If you watched my last video, you'll know that myself and Simon Baxter got some great winter conditions in one of the many remote glens here in Scotland. But it was now time for me to move on and have one final adventure. I'd arranged to meet up with Murray from Scotland's mountains for a sunrise hike the next morning, and due to changing conditions, the only place still holding on to the fine weather was, yep, you've guessed it, Glencoe. So it was back on the road and back to where I started this wintry adventure. Oh, and this video is sponsored by Squarespace, so if you need a website, go to squarespace.com/Heaton.
Well, good morning. Good morning, everybody. 4:59 in the morning. It's cold, wintry, but beautiful outside. And I have an amazing morning planned. But first I need a coffee, so first things first. Honestly, there's nothing better than a hot coffee when it's freezing cold outside and you're in a nice toasty warm van and parked up in the most beautiful spot, which frustratingly I can't show you because it's too dark outside, but there are a billion stars above the white snow-capped mountains. Or I say snow-capped, completely snow-covered. It's amazing. It's a winter wonderland. Had a great sleep last night. Slept like a baby from about 8:30 until 4:30, so really good sleep. But for now, I'm going to enjoy my hot coffee, and then I think I'll start prepping and packing my gear because Murray should be arriving in the next half an hour. And if you don't know Murray, it's Scotland's mountains. And we're going to enjoy a beautiful hike together. Hopefully capture an amazing sunrise. Yeah. Fingers crossed. So we're well on our way now, hiking up Beinn Chrulaiste. Oh, don't give me these. I'm going to get Murray to pronounce it in a bit, so he'll tell you what the mountain is called. It's a popular mountain with photographers because further along the mountain, down the glen, you get a fantastic shot of Buchel Etiv Moor and a shot down the valley, and it looks superb. But that's not where we're heading. We're heading to the other side of the mountain, and Murray here, Mr. Mountain, Scotland's mountain, apparently he doesn't do footpaths, so we are just quite literally going straight up the mountain. It's deep snow, it's steep, it's long, and it's hard work. It's dark and it's cold, but my gosh, hopefully it'll be rewarding, not only with the sense of satisfaction of climbing a mountain, but if we get nice light at sunrise, there'll be some fantastic images to be had. But for now, we have many, many, many more meters to go. So, we best crack on. But yeah, so far, so good. This is fantastic. I think when we get to the top of photography, can't wait. The fact that everything's coming to life now that dawn is approaching. So this morning in my van, I wanted to show you where I was parked. Well, that is Buckle Etivmore, and my van is somewhere, hang on, I've lost it, there it is. There is my van. There's a little pull off the road and you get the views straight up to the Buckle. It's absolutely glorious, but it is a shame that I arrived in the dark and left in the dark, but that is a cracking spot for the van. How to ruin a composition. Oh jeez. It's like Canada all over again.
Usually I do quite a good job with filming my photo shoots, but on this occasion I was fighting with too many obstacles. I was stuck in the deep snow, which made retrieving the camera difficult. And look at how fast the sun rises here and floods my foreground with light.
Oh man, I'm really up against this. I've been spent so long trying to find work my composition. And the sun has literally, you've probably just seen it now on camera, the sun broke through and lit up the foreground, and now it's lighting the peak. Oh, this is awkward, but you know, this is real. This is how photography is. Like, sometimes it's awkward and fumbly, but always worthwhile.
And it certainly was worthwhile. I faffed on for the next couple of minutes, tweaking my composition and desperately trying to get the shot before the light on my foreground would become too harsh. And as you can see from this footage, it didn't take long before the soft light of sunrise had passed. But I did manage to get one shot, even if I didn't do much in the way of filming.
So this was a gift off my good friend Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. Best thing I've ever carried with me on a hike. Little mat just to sit on. Ugh. Yeah, makes all the difference. So whilst Murray is flying his drone earlier this morning in the van, I had enough forethought to make some nice hot chicken soup. Now, at the risk of sounding like a massive cliche, you know, this is what it's all about. Sitting on a mountain in the sunshine, good company, views to die for, hot chicken soup. What a way to end my winter trip to Scotland. And we still have a circular hike to complete, so this is going to be fantastic. Yeah. Trying to make a nice cool exit. Not possible in the snow. Come on. So right now, conditions are perfect. I can't emphasize that enough. Conditions are so perfect for hiking. There is not a breath of wind. Lovely, lovely warm sunshine, yet the temperatures are nice and cool, so you have that balance. Blue skies, views for miles and miles and miles. And we're about 100 meters from the summit of Murray?
Beinn Chrulaiste.
Beinn Chrulaiste.
Chrulaiste.
Chrulaiste. I put on this weird accent when I do it. If I do it in my accent, it sounds ridiculous. Chrulaiste. Let's go this way. The sun's a bit harsh. So yeah, Chrulaiste. You heard Murray say it. That's where we're heading up to. So, blue sky days, they're really not the best for photography, and when the sun comes up it can be quite harsh, but when you have snowfall like this, even with the harsh sunlight and the blue skies, there are still opportunities to be had, and I cannot resist a panoramic of this mountain range here. Get the buckle, this prominent mountain here, get that straight in the middle, bang in the middle, and then mountains either side. And yes, the light's harsh and it's going to be contrasty, but I'm thinking maybe black and white, it could look superb. So, you know, whilst I'm here, quick pano, why not, eh? Why not? So the tripod's level, everything's looking good. I'm sweeping from left to right with the camera, just checking the histogram because the highlights are so bright. So I've got to make sure that I don't blow any of those out. And it's F11, focusing on the mountains. And it's just a case of, as always, taking it nice and slow. Because the sunlight is so bright, I have to really make sure that I shelter or shield the lens from the sunlight, and also make sure that my hand isn't in shot when I do that. Alright, looks good. Alright, panoramic, beautiful mountain range, and I expect there's a 90% chance that this will be a lovely black and white image. Let's have a go. Hopefully that's going to work out. I think it's time for a snack and then we'll head up to the summit.
Super, what a day! Top of the world!
Gotta touch the can. We've made the summit now. What's it called again?
Chrulaiste.
Chrulaiste. I do know that in my head, but I just can't say it. We're at the summit cairn, just here, and I'm going to show you the views. It's absolutely phenomenal. Right, let me spin you around. Right, so we've got obviously Buckle, Etivmore there, and the views today are just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Now, if you look just here, that there is Ben Nevis, the only hill with a little cloud on the peak there. So I feel sorry for anybody who's heading up that way today. If we walk over here, look, 360-degree views. Kinloch Leven will be over there. We have this reservoir bringing you over to Rannoch Moor down there. Truly is a 360-degree viewpoint, and quite often people want to climb the big mountains for the views, but more often than not the views are from the smaller hills adjacent to the big mountains, and this is just a classic example. Yeah, excellent hike. So we can leave this mountain now very, very happy. It's been a glorious day, and although the photography might not have been as epic as I had hoped, You know, it's been such a productive week and I've taken so many images that I really don't mind just to come out on a day like today, have a beautiful hike with amazing views, good company, a little bit of photography, you know, they might turn out, that pano might be quite nice. It's days like this I'll remember for a long time. So I'd like to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video and sponsoring my channel as well. Squarespace, if you don't know who they are, make websites. So if you need a photography website, you know, portfolio, online shop to sell prints or anything like that, consider Squarespace. And if you do consider Squarespace, go to squarespace.com/Heaton for a free trial. Let's do that bit first. Then if you like your free trial, and only if you like your free trial, then use the offer code Heaton for 10% off your first purchase. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy me next time. I don't know what I'll be doing because, well, I haven't got a clue, but join me anyway. So until then, bye for now.